What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome. We are live here with the Summer Game Fest. We're going to be doing our watch party here today, and I'm even joined by my friend Astro. Say hello, Astro.
How you doing, folks? Hey, people.
Of course, it has become a tradition at this point for Astro and myself to hang out together for these little Jeff Keighley events, I guess you could call them.
Yep. The Jeff Keighley events, yeah.
I mean, that's like the one main through line between them.
It is. Well, that and the fact that we rarely ever get anything actually good.
That is true. That is so true. Okay. Let me mute my own music and then chat, let me know about volume. If like either Astro or I are too loud or too quiet, or if the video's too loud or too quiet, let me know in chat. I can adjust that. But hello everybody in chat. Hello Legion, Rainwater, Peter, Gojo, Abtund, and Kumir. Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. What is Summer Game Fest? And Hambot. Yes, Hambot has taken over as Automod.
I was going to say, I didn't even know you had Hambot back.
Yeah. He's back. Now that Suki has shifted more into like a co-host type role, Hambot is like the Automod, basically, that moderates everything. So, yeah, we're here for Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest is a showcase that shows off stuff and things, new games. If we're lucky, something interesting will happen. But probably not. That's how it goes. Oops. Hello, Tinte. Welcome. And Santiago, welcome as well.
You'll never guess, Ian.
What?
Computer.
Is that why you just turned into a phone call, Discord call?
Yeah.
Oh no. For those of you who are out of the loop, Astro has been running on an actual potato of a PC for like way too many years now.
I'm gonna grab my laptop. I'm gonna do it off of that. I can stick my mic into my laptop, and I won't have any problems with that.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Somebody said there would be any damn problems with the streaming. I was proven wrong.
A potato worked for GLaDOS. That is true. You know what? Maybe it's more of a yam that Astro is running off of. Is a yam higher or lower tier than a potato?
It's not even a potato.
Yeah, but it's like potato adjacent.
Potato adjacent.
Chat, what do you think? Is a yam higher or lower tier than a potato? I'm not really sure.
It's a higher sugar content.
That's what I was thinking. So I feel like it'd be higher tier in terms of energy.
Where's this plug in?
Silk Song, maybe.
I got a Silk Song.
Wait, being what?
Well, I thought we got Silk Song, I think it was for Nintendo, didn't we?
Did we? I don't know. I'll be totally honest. I don't keep up with that sort of stuff. I just know the meme. That's it. Yeah. People also think
we got a Silk Song update through Nintendo Direct, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Nintendo Direct in probably like a year, I'll be honest.
I watch them exclusively in hopes that there will be something Xenoblade related.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's some chance. People think there's going to be Half-Life 3 stuff at Summer Game Fest, but they think that every time there's a game show. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's been like 25 years.
Remember
We'll
how
see.
close we got? Remember how close we got during the Game Awards? You swear to God, you saw this one thing and you were like, "Oh my God, I think this is it."
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what that was.
And then
There
it ended up
was
being-
something that happened. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I remember that there was something that caught my attention. I was like, "Oh my God, is this actually what it is?"
Is it real? Yeah. Has the copium paid off?
We need a Master Ian Gamer potato and potato adjacent tier list ranking system. What else would be in that tier list other than potatoes and yams? Pumpkins?
Is this when we do the long anticipated Smasher Pass?
Oh my God, with potatoes? With root vegetables? Is that the Smasher Pass we're gonna do?
You know, forget I said it wrong.
What made me decide to do a robot character for my avatar? Well, I like robots, I guess is the simple way of putting it, so that's why I have a robot VTuber model. Hello, Double Edge, welcome, and Average Tender, welcome as well. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Average Tender. What a special day for you.
Man, I can't believe I'm resorting to having to use a laptop for this. The thing is, right, is like, I gave editing a shot again last night, and
Yeah.
it lasted like half an hour, which is a little over half an hour, which is more than it normally does. But I'm telling you, man, not able to record for 6 months. As soon as I'm able to record, computer dies. It's tough out here.
I mean, I've told you countless times. Get a new computer.
I know you told me countless times.
Just do it. Just get one.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to my laptop. Tell me if this sounds alright. 1 second. Oh, switch device.
Turning 33 a month from today. Well, happy month early birthday, Peter. Coming up. It's Smash Bros for Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, maybe. I guess I should say we can talk about expectations. I have no expectations for this event. I have been so out of the gaming loop for the past few months that I don't know what to expect. I know the Switch 2 came out yesterday, the day before, one of those days, Wednesday, Thursday, one of those days. Which, yeah, speaking of, how many of you in chat have gotten a Switch 2? And for those of you who have, how is it?
I'm back. It's laptop needs to update before it can use the mic. Switch 2, right.
Your audio sounds better than the phone, but not quite what it was on your PC.
I'm still on the phone.
Oh, that is the phone then. Wait, why can't you use the laptop?
It's updating. It needs to update so that it can use the microphone. This is the Blue Snowball.
Oh. Okay. Overwatch
Hey,
3, yeah. Yeah, we got 12 minutes, so.
That should be fine.
Yeah, I'm curious if anyone of you got the Switch 2, because I own a Switch 1. I've owned it for over 2 years now, and I played it once.
Cool.
So I don't expect to get a Switch 2, but I'm curious what people think about it who have gotten it. In terms of the specs of the Switch 2, from what I've seen of it, I think it's a little underwhelming of a system, and certainly the pricing of games and everything is annoying. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm too out of the loop.
It's like 5-year-old tech, as far as I understand, which is the same with the Switch One. It was the tech was 5 years old.
That's like par for Nintendo to handle it that way. It's all about like what they do with it in the games and the features, which I don't know. I don't know how the Switch 2 is going to live up in that regard.
Size doesn't matter; it's how you use it.
Yeah, exactly. Too expensive for you to get just yet, but you would like one. Well, yeah, I feel like that's the sentiment with a lot of people. No Switch 2, you don't even have a Switch 1, still an Xbox One X. Wow.
Huh.
Old school, I guess you could say.
Xbox One X is not old school.
Are you sure about that? What year is it again?
Listen, I still have an Xbox One. I don't really use it. I just use my PC, but I have.
All I'm saying, we might be getting to the old school era of that.
Isn't like 15 years considered old school?
I don't know. I'm just saying anything that it happened in the past is old school as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Hello, Badger Raccoon. You like the Bill Nye companion you have? Oh, well, I'm glad.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is Bill Nye, good friend of me in the channel.
Yeah.
He's here today. Yeah, we're gonna make you bigger. I'll make you bigger on screen, at least until the show starts, so people can see you.
He's asking for Bluetooth. What good does that do?
Hoping Doki Doki Literature Club 2 is today. Is that something we know is in the works, or are you just saying, like, that's the thing you'd like to have announced? Do we know that's a thing coming? I don't know.
Alright, 1 second. Let's see if it switches over correctly now. I think it updated.
One X come out in like 2018. It might have. I don't know.
All right, does that sound better now?
Yes, that is much better. Nice.
All right.
Honestly, I don't know what they're gonna announce here, because yeah, Switch just released. PlayStation already had their showcase earlier this week. Overwatch almost certainly isn't gonna have anything.
No.
I don't know.
I'm sort of waiting in terms as far as the Switch 2 goes. From what I've seen of it, Smash Bros seems to have a little bit of input delay, which is obviously not good.
Mm-hmm.
Which I imagine has to do with, like, I think what they call a translation layer or something. I don't know. All the Xenoblade games except for, like, X look so, like, until it, like, the two things I ever want to play on a Switch, Smash Brothers and Xenoblade, so it's like until, like, the patches come out that make the games not look bad, or, you know, not look or, you know, once another game comes out, sure, I'll get a Switch too.
Now, I know you've told me before that you are a Xenoblade fan, of course. I don't remember if you've ever explained to me why Xenoblade specifically is a franchise you like. Because it seems like the sort of thing that you wouldn't be into. From,
I know,
like,
it's
the
very
way
anime,
I see it.
isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm curious.
Well, okay, the reason for it is, funnily enough, because of my sister. My sister, who is the opposite of me in that sense, she's very much into anime. She, in, like, 2021, which is a time I have very little memory of for a number of reasons, she got me to play this game that I had never heard of called Xenoblade 2. And I was like, what the hell is this, Liv? This looks like the most anime thing in the world. Why would I like this? And she was like, dude, just trust me. And you remember that episode of SpongeBob where, like, Squidward tries a Krabby Patty for the first time?
Yeah.
And, like, passes it off as, like, it's gross. and then like by the end he's like obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's more or less my story with Xenoblade. I played Xenoblade 2, and like throughout the entire thing I was telling my sister like, it's okay. And then like I got to the end of the game and I was like, wait, I think I like this more than Halo 2, which is like which is a high bar. So it's like, I'd say it's like number 5 in my favorite games ever.
But what is
like Xenoblade 2 specifically?
What is it about the game that you like so much?
It's got very interesting lore, I would say, is part of it. It's I could try and explain it to you, but first of all, I'd be spoiling everything for everyone.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
Two, it's like it is dense as uranium. Like it is the classic JRPG nonsense. Like it is like slogging through brick. Like everything is like based on the philosophy of Gnosticism, is like the foundation of the structure of the lore. The guy who wrote this like book in the 90s called Perfect Works, that is like his like framework for the insanity that goes on within his mind. And it's just nonsense. Like it's interesting nonsense, but it's complete nonsense. So it sort of appeals to me in the sense that like it's lore dense, which, I always like. But the characters are also just really good. I especially like the characters in Xenoblade 2. I think the ones in Xenoblade 1 are really good, and the ones in 3 are fine. I know that's blasphemous coming from a lot of people. I thought the characters in Xenoblade 3 were fine. I didn't quite like them as much as the ones in 2 or 1. I don't know. What do I like about it? I'd say it's a combination of like lore. The stories are well written. The characters are really good. The world is pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. Basically everything except the gameplay. The gameplay is whatever. Like it's the gameplay of Xenoblade is honestly whatever. It's like there. It's what I do between the cutscenes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I ran into, because I played the first one, but I never finished it because I got 100 hours in and it was just still going, and I'm like, I think I'm just done. Like I like the story and I like the characters, but like I just wasn't that into the gameplay of it, because yeah, it's very like RPG-esque in like a JRPG sense, which I'm not really a big fan of that type of game. I just couldn't finish it.
Did you play the definitive edition or the original one on the Wii?
I played the one that was on the new 3DS, the remake for
God. Yeah, don't play. Oh my God, you played literally the worst one you possibly could.
Why is that the worst one?
It's listen. Okay, the original Xenoblade, like on the Wii, is, I would say, like a 4 out of 10 game. Because it's like it's a mess, and the 3DS port is even worse. So like if you're gonna play Xenoblade 1, play the definitive edition on the Switch, because like the art style is way better, and like there's a million quality of life things, and it's just a better game. But like at the same time, Xenoblade 1 ironically has like the worst gameplay, so relatively speaking, so like if you're in it for the gameplay, the first one is probably the worst one to start with.
Okay.
If you want
Noted.
If you want gameplay, I would start with 2, like I did. Granted, I'm biased, because if you asked me like basically what do I think the best Xenoblade game is in any category, almost all of them I would say 2. So,
Right.
That's sort of what I would have to say on it.
Huh. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game I played in sort of like an off chance when I happened to play it, and I enjoyed it for what it was, but yeah, it's too long. And if it's as bad as you say with like the original version, that probably didn't help.
No, yeah, the original version is not good. the definitive edition is quite good. Yeah, no, I don't know. I could talk about Xenoblade all day, but I won't.
Well, we got less than a minute till the show starts. Let me catch up with chat here real quick. Wonder if we'll get the new Marvel Fighting Souls. I don't know anything about what that is, but maybe. Did I get my 3 loot boxes for today? Nope, not yet. I'll probably try to do that later. Hello Meta, Scorpio, Hype. Welcome everybody to the chat. Might be swapping to PC soon. MNK is daunting to think about. Mouse and keyboard is daunting to think about learning, but so many keys to push. Controllers are comfortable, but consoles are getting expensive, and scalping is still bad. Well, if you want it from me, PC is superior in almost every single way, and every single person I know who migrated from console to PC has been glad in the long run that they did so. So that's my.
I sure am.
Yep. Oh, here we go, chat. Ooh, all right, I'll shrink down Astro again.
Thanks. Bye, people.
But I still see you. You're just not covering up a quarter of the screen anymore.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards.
Here we go.
In chat, let me know if the audio's too low or too high. Just let me know and I can adjust it. There he is. What the hell are those shoes?
There he is.
He's wearing clown shoes. What?
What is he wearing? What the hell?
Oh my god, that's a sponsorship right there. I promise you that.
Oh, that has to be.
I love the energy.
Why is this?
Everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase. Everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead.
What?
Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
I wonder if we're going to see that Toxic Commando game. Anything more about that? The John Carpenter game.
Before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become.
Hello, Fat Dabs. Welcome.
Top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
Yo, schedule one. Let's go.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspired.
It's like The Sims.
Indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So,
think that's going to happen.
Let's kick things off with a game from an
I saw the Unreal Engine showcase for The Witcher 4 the other day. That's enough for me.
To chart their own course. Today,
It was really good, dude. Witcher 4
thriving
looks amazing.
independent
Not that I
studio
ever would have
of
doubted that.
creators.
That
What
is
you're
very
about
good to
see
hear.
Is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Expedition 34.
You think you're the harbinger? You might be.
All right, I'm down so far.
What
This
the
looks up
hell?
my alley. This looks up my alley. I got the metal music. Oh, this is some soul shit.
They know naught of your nature.
Hello, yep, welcome.
Child.
It's like Doom, but souls or something? Yeah, this looks kind of sick.
The use of metal metal music
This is metal.
is interesting for a like Dark Souls fantasy nightmare scape.
I'm all for it. I'm
Yeah,
all
I can't
for
say
it.
it doesn't fit.
Until you fail.
Snail.
What?
This looks banging, dude. Oh my god.
You're no god. But neither have
I want to know who that is. A wheelchair person.
Yeah, it's a little Mortal Kombat. I love this.
I will admit I am not into these types of games at all, but I love the character designs in this.
It's Mortal Shell 2. The first one was not good. But let's see if the second one is better. So that it is a Souls-like,
That looked great.
yeah.
Well, we got lots more to come, but right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged.
I don't even need my
ready to
melatonin.
decimate the
I'll go to
Battle
sleep
Royale
pretty
island.
easily.
But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Here it is.
Bad feeling about this.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Everything cool's got to be put in Fortnite so that it can become not cool.
Yes.
Jones, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are
Let's see
honored to have
who
him
I
with
think
us
it
for the
is.
first
See
time
who
at
it
Summer
is.
Game Fest
Yeah,
in person.
sorry. See
Please,
who I
everyone,
think it
join
is.
me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo
Yep.
Kojima.
Yep.
These two got something going on, dude.
He's got the wonky shoes too. What is going on?
Mr. Kojima, here
Those
we
are some
are. The
Kiriko
world
sized
tour
shoes.
begins
What
at
the
Summer
hell?
Game Fest. It's great to
These-
have
these
you
middle-aged
here. We are
guys
so
with their
excited
wacky
for the
shoes.
S2. So let me
mean,
ask
look
you,
at
Mr.
those.
Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Oh, he got cut off. Yeah, I know Juno boot size. Shoes are huge.
I could never get into the first one. I don't know what about it. I just couldn't get into it.
I watched a friend play a good portion of it. An interesting game, but I don't think I'd ever play it myself.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
He sells drugs.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せな
will
い。
not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのが
But
マツ
this
さ
time,
んの代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します。
did for DS2
で、
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろうとして、まあ、ルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て、
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
に
Luca
なったと思います。
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もし
it
てい
was
ただ
great.
いた。
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので、
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
They brought him out early this time. Usually they,
All right,
you know,
and
he's
now I'd
build
like
up
to
to
introduce my
Kojima a bit.
co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Who's this?
I do not know. I don't recognize her.
Thanks, Jeff. And hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic-scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Okay.
Tom Hardy? Okay.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Oh, this is England versus France.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Okay.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action
I know
games within the
people
Sonic
are excited about
franchise.
Sonic. I'm unable to be
Crossworlds
excited
brings
about
other
Sonic.
worlds
Yeah,
and
I'm in
familiar
that.
faces
I'm
to
in that
Sonic
boat
Racing,
too.
including surprise guest characters being revealed
Every time a
here
new
at
Sonic game
SGF
comes out, I
for
feel
the first
like
time.
maybe I hope it turns into a new Snapcube fan dub. That's how I think about it.
I mean, I think we've already peaked when it comes to those, so.
Yeah. I do know people who are very excited about this, though.
I wonder how it'll compare to Mario Kart.
It just looks objectively worse.
It probably is.
I've never been excited about Sonic. I was
Yeah.
excited about Sonic once.
I don't think I ever was. Even as a kid, I was never into Sonic.
Wait,
Whoa.
excuse me? What?
What? Oh! Alright, well now I'm excited. What?
Oh, yeah. Alright! Okay, hell yeah!
Alright, I see what they're doing here.
It's just Sega. It's all the Sega things. Oh, Joker. Alright. It's just Smash Brothers, but for Sega and cars.
Alright.
Except Smash Brothers already has Joker and Sonic.
Alright, I've officially now been excited for a Sonic game in my life.
Are you a Persona guy?
No, not I was still talking about Miku specifically, but
Oh,
and
well,
not
I'm a big
but-
Yakuza guy, so I saw my Yakuza.
We'd like to introduce the
Miku
man
in a game
behind
like
the
that.
creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Favorite blue hedgehog, Hatsune Miku.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
That's fine.
So you can race against all of your friends across all of the
Oh
platforms.
yeah, I thought I saw SpongeBob was in this.
Lastly, I have one
Wait,
more
really?
thing I'd like
Yeah.
to show everyone here today. take a look inside of the travel ring.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just Smash Bros, but
racing.
racing.
Well,
Minecraft and
I
Sonic.
mean, I guess
you
it's
could
a bit of
say
a different
You
direction.
gotta go craft.
If I wanted to do
We're gonna laugh.
Minecraft
That's all
versus
I want.
Sonic,
That's all
I'd
I
just
want.
play Smash Bros.
Next, we're excited
Miserable
to
of a
reveal
matchup
a
as that is.
brand
Yeah, but can
new
you
action
race in
RPG
Smash
from
Bros?
Bandai Namco Studios.
Race
Embark
to
on a
the
journey
bottom of the
across a
mental
dark
station, the
fantasy
mental
world and
stability
uncover a
ranking.
vast story
No.
that eclipses time.
Oh, what is this?
Is this? No.
Oh, this also looks pretty Souls.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
Yeah, no, it's very anime for a...
That's what I was
Soul
thinking. I was like, it zoomed in on his face, and I was like, wait, he's very anime.
Could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Alright, this is gonna sound crazy, but this looks... The color palette and some of the designs remind me a little bit of Xenoblade 3.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Obviously, it's a little bit more...
Gritty.
Gritty, yeah. Oh, it's Code Vein, that's why. That would do it.
What is Code Vein?
Code Vein is just anime Souls.
Okay. It's making you realize there's too many games. Yeah, I hate to inform you, Badger Raccoon, there's been too many games for a long time now.
Souls and anime style don't mix? I don't know, I feel like a Xenoblade Souls would actually probably be pretty good. But, yeah,
Yeah, I think there's potential for that. Ooh. Hello, Victor, welcome. You missed some Sonic, you missed some Souls-like.
One that reminds me of Doom, and the other one that's anime. What the hell?
He's giving me Annihilation vibes.
What's Annihilation?
The movie about the bubble that warps things.
Nope. Don't know it.
It was called Annihilation, wasn't it, chat? Or am I getting that mixed up?
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games.
Scandinavia is pumping out these
Next, we'll
games.
step into the black and
Yeah,
white world
Little
of
Nightmares with a
Rubber
gun.
Hose
Yeah, that's a
with
fun
Mouse
comparison.
PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the
A
reveal
little bit like
of
The
a
Flood,
familiar
yeah.
voice.
A little bit like The Flood.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Oh, this looks fun.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Okay. I always dig the stylization of things like that.
Another roll from Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world.
Dune.
Any guesses? Let's
Dune.
take a look.
Calling it, it's Dune.
Harry Potter.
Oh.
No.
Wait.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh! Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Song of Ice and Fire. Wait, is this just from the movie? No. Yes? Yeah.
You may think you know.
Not the movie, the show.
How the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
I know that voice from a number of places. I don't remember the guy's name though.
The Night King was so cool. Then they just ruined him as a character.
I don't know anything about the series.
It was so good up until they ran out of actual material from the books to use.
I see. That sounds typical.
Mm-hmm.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Man, that's got some aura.
Yep. God, the Night King is so much aura.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
This is probably gonna be pretty popular. I'm betting it'll be pretty popular. Oh, aura, no payoff. Yeah, basically.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
What? Okay.
Okay. I like the sci-fi. Slavic sci-fi? Hell yeah.
Yeah, like, whoa.
It's a whale!
So why do we deny other intelligent beings?
What the hell?
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
It's just Soviet sci-fi.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us.
Is that Matt Mercer?
Time has not come yet for this.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
For a second, I thought it was.
The dawn.
Okay, I thought it was this.
The era
Atomic
of
Heart,
Atomic
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heart. 2.
Basically, the only thing I know about this game is all the sus art of that one robot. It's like 99% of my exposure to this.
I run into people like that all the time with Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Right.
What is this thing? It's like
Now
some
it's Star
Jabba's
Wars.
Palace vibes.
Yeah. Twin robot sisters?
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
What the hell?
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What the hell? The cube.
Interesting.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into
Thirst
the
sold the
Marvel
first game, so it's not that
Invasion
strange.
universe.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Considering what the first Atomic Heart is known for.
Multiplayer fun for up to
Not
4
surprising
players.
they
You
market
can
it in
pick
this
between
way.
15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
I don't know. I think I've had enough Marvel.
I've had enough Marvel, and I've probably had enough Pixel stuff. I think it's kind of cool. It's like I don't think I've seen a Marvel game in this style before, so like I can appreciate that. But yeah, I'm well past caring about anything Marvel.
This isn't hell. Oh my
Oh, is this Neo?
What is this place?
Because they reveal. I know they revealed Neo 3.
Also, you don't have a chance.
What the hell? Yeah, it looks like yokai, I guess.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Onimusha. Never heard of Onimusha.
I've heard it before. I don't really know anything about it.
For one at the top, and it won't be a coward who runs from Jews. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Huh. Onimusha. That's very closely announced to Neo 3. I'm sure that won't cause confusion.
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in
Really,
December
Victor?
at the
That's
TGAs.
interesting.
It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next
boy.
project is one I've been tracking for a few years.
Oh, boy.
As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
You think Jeff Keighley is a puppet in his bedroom?
Yeah, probably.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Like Punch Out with puppets.
I guess.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
Puppet game not for kids, yeah. Okay.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next is time
No.
to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Or something?
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf.
It's
Such
Among Us.
simple rules, but there's so much more
Yeah.
to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death.
Oh, this is absolutely going to be one of those, like, super popular for a month. Everyone streams it. No one hears from it ever again.
Yeah.
Sort of games.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you
Oh, it's Square
complete a
Enix,
game
yeah,
of life
absolutely.
or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mystery surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
I like the music. I don't know.
Yeah. Got like a synthy vibe. Yeah, this is the game that people are comparing to
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming.
whatever that game
30th,
was
2025
by
for
the people that
PC
made
and
Halo
console.
that everyone
Congrats
thinks
to
looks bad
Embark
now.
Studios.
Not Destiny.
All right, Dune
the new
fans,
one
now
that they're
you
working
can
on.
finally step onto
I don't
the
know
world
anything
of
about the new one.
Arrakis yourself. Dune
It's like
Awakening
an M or
combines the
something, I don't
survival and
remember.
MMO genres.
Marathon?
Marathon, that's it, yeah.
It arrives
That's
on
not a
PC
that's not a new
in
one.
just
They
a
made
few
Marathon
days on
before
June
Halo.
10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced
The extract shooter?
Marathon was the FPS that Bungie made before Halo.
Well, the new Marathon then.
Oh, they making like a reboot?
I had no idea it was a reboot, but yeah, it's called Marathon, I'm pretty sure. The one that, you know, had been in development for a while, and then they finally had like the first like beta for it, and nobody played it.
No, I didn't know about that. That
I
would be
think
wild,
Arc Raiders
actually.
was the one everyone compared it to, because like they're both extraction shooters that released at like the same time with their open betas, and everyone was playing Arc Raiders and no one was playing Marathon. I think that's what it was. I don't know. Again, this is like a very sparse knowledge I have of like this stuff.
I know the artist who made this soundtrack.
Really?
I am close with someone who is close with them. So there's a degree of separation, but I know the artist who made this specific track because I recognize it. I've heard it a million times before.
You know, out of everything in Dune, ornithopters and sandworms will always be the two things from Dune that stick out as like the coolest things.
Makes sense.
Ornithopters are so cool. There's a Lego ornithopter, and I've been so tempted to get it. It's huge though. It's like $500 probably. The new Marathon releases in September 2025. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Okay. Yeah, beta recently and it was a disaster. That's what I saw.
I'm gonna have to check later to make sure this is the composer I think it is. Because this music sounds almost identical.
It's someone that you know, like, does game soundtrack stuff?
It's someone... Okay, so I have a friend at school who is family friends with a composer who makes music like this. And it sounds almost identical. So I'm wondering if it's the same person.
That'd be worth checking, because that'd be really cool. if you like checked with them and found out it was. Is there gonna be any FNAF stuff? I have no idea if there'll be any FNAF stuff today.
Isn't FNAF like declared done and finished? I could have sworn.
I have no idea. I don't see why they would. Clearly, there's still an audience for it.
Because I feel like, listen, it's completely outside of my wheelhouse, but the vibe I get is that it's completely cannibalized itself.
I mean, I was never into FNAF.
Nor was I.
Like, so I don't really know. I don't keep up with like that aspect of it. Dune collab for Overwatch would go crazy. I would actually love that. That would be so cool.
That would be good.
Some say time stops.
Hello,
got a Souls-like.
welcome.
Got a Souls-like.
Souls-like. New marathon was hit for supposedly stealing art. Oh yeah, I saw something about that. Yeah, I remember seeing something talking about that. I didn't really look into it though.
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
Here's the thing about Souls-likes. Every single one of them looks cool as hell. And then, like, 1 in 20 of them are actually good.
I'm gonna say something maybe a little audacious here. You remember when everyone was like, oh my god, battle royales are overdone, there's too many battle royales, it's oversaturated. Yeah. I think Souls-like games have been that times 10 for way longer. Like, there are so many, and like, I cannot tell these games apart.
Everyone thinks they're Dark Souls, and they'll never be Dark Souls. Like, Lies of P is like the closest I've seen anyone get. And Lies of P is pretty damn good, I will say. What the hell is this?
Anime.
I can tell.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for something.
But yeah, no, nobody out from Soft is from Soft.
Victors show no mercy to the defeated.
I've over time kind of realized that.
Worship strength and crave glory. I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimus?
Oh,
okay.
My sister likes that game. Okay. I thought it looked mildly familiar.
Stream Dark Souls this weekend? Never.
Hell yeah.
I'll never stream a Souls game. I'll never play a Souls game.
You disappoint me greatly.
I have no interest in Souls-like games. At best, I enjoy their aesthetics. The gameplay does not look interesting to me.
Hey.
Also, speaking of aesthetics, that was kind of cool.
That's
That was
Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning.
I guess
new
Souls is to you what
Metroidvania
Fortnite is to
that has a
me.
demo
Yeah,
on Steam
exactly.
that you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Oh, that's neat.
I love me some stop motion.
Hmm. Oh, it's one of these. At least the style is unique.
Yeah, I like that little thing, whatever it is. Little stingray, whatever.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed
The Fortnite
Mafia
event, you gotta
franchise
wake up at
from Team
3:30 a.m. except for the fact you have Comic-Con that day.
Brutal underworld of 1900
I'd prioritize
Sicily.
going to Comic-Con
Here is the
personally.
Summer Game Fest trailer.
Agreed.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family.
This is very
My
Italian.
beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an
I
opportunity.
think this is the old country, right, or something? Is it called?
Do you
I
wish
don't
to
know.
commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business. It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
Certainly a lot more exciting than the Mafia stories of my great-grandfather.
Oh yeah?
And who
Oh,
are
yeah.
you? And
Those are pretty exciting. Yeah, the old country.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages
What?
captures the
We're
creative
opening with
hands-on
that?
spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a
Oh,
Friends Pass,
I see the
just
joke.
like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Oh. Huh.
I'm trying to discern how the actual gameplay for that works.
Hello,
Beyond
Summer
it just
Game
being
Fest.
like a big physics
I'm Carolyn
thing.
Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some
I hate
with
cute
science
little
smarts,
game-
and
Lego
some
games.
with serious attitude.
That's where I know her voice
Nickelodeon
from.
has
I was
always
going to
been
say.
about wild
What?
worlds and weirder characters.
This
and
is
while I'm mostly
Sandy.
sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the
Yeah.
Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
That's where I recognized her voice instantly.
Will this include Avatar?
A great evil would
Yeah.
a brave and
It could.
and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to.
Yeah.
Imagination! Stupid goober!
Okay, I can't tell anything from that.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
It's been almost 2
That
years
was like
since
nothing.
players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet.
You interested if
to save the city of
Suki's in
Kraken
it?
from
That's
disease
never gonna
and
happen.
Puppet Frenzy in Lies of P.
Oh, this is the Lies of P
DLC
DLC.
expansion to Lies of
Oh,
P
okay.
that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Yeah, this is a genuinely good Souls-like. Like, damn good Souls-like.
It's definitely one I've heard a lot of people praise.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That does look really good. That does look really, really good.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms
Okay.
to play, so enjoy it this
Well, we
weekend.
know what you're going to be
All right.
doing,
Next up,
Astro.
a small video game publisher,
If my PC
Serenity
worked?
Forge, based
Oh,
in
yeah,
Boulder,
that's right.
Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
What? Oh, that's
Okay.
interesting. All these games seem the same. They do blend together. A lot of modern games seem to blend together.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. Five plates full. Plates of food.
What happened to my PC? Good question.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates of
This is feeling a lot more Silent Hill than Doki Doki.
garden is lush and green.
Wasn't the twist? I don't know much about Doki Doki, but I know it gets like creepy.
Yeah.
I know like the twist of it.
Yeah. Which I'm assuming is what is supposed to be in play here. But that's kind of hard to show just in a trailer like this.
And I will feed. And I will bloom.
It's like you kind of have to play it or at least see it being played to really like get that part of it. So that maybe that's what it is.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade
The
and Soul
Doki
universe.
Doki comes
Let's
from when it
take a
blue
look at the
screens your
rich lore and
PC.
dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Oh boy, how many more anime games can we get?
Yeah. I don't know anything about what I just saw.
Neither do I.
What's this frame rate?
Yeah, here's the problem. I'm getting the sense this is a different game, but I wasn't instantly able to tell.
The transition threw me because it's definitely a different art style. Like they're both it is the same game.
It's the same series, I think.
But like this is a more typical cutesy anime. The other one was like realistic anime.
As far as realistic anime goes, yeah.
Yeah, but like the new Final Fantasy remakes.
Another one?
How many are there?
Listen, I got room for one anime game in like my, you know, how much I can handle before I go crazy, and it's entirely taken up by Xenoblade, so I don't think
it's amazing you even have room for that.
Hey, excuse me? What the hell is this guy doing here?
It's a... Didn't they say Saitama collaboration period? Yeah, didn't they? Wasn't there something that he's coming to Fortnite? I guess that could be part of this.
But yeah, you're right. It is kind of funny. I even got into Xenoblade, isn't it? I still am confused by it. Seven Deadly Sins?
This is the Dragon Quest? Is that what it's called? It's like that style thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little
That's what
bit.
the art style looks like, at least.
All anime games kind of blend together. Yeah, I mean, before I got into Xenoblade, I would have 100% agreed. But then again, Xenoblade has, like, kind of recognizable designs outside of Xenoblade X, which is kind of generic. So I can at least recognize that. But other than that, I agree. It tends to be very difficult to tell them apart. Oh, Genshin's the worst at it. Like, I can hardly tell characters apart just within Genshin. It's... Or, like, the different Genshin games. Here we go! Here we go! Oh, never mind.
Yeah! Got excited just to get hit with anime.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Find a way.
Unreal is crazy. Like, even Halo is switching to Unreal.
We altered the course of nature.
Dinosaur.
Unleashed genetic power
Jurassic Park.
across continents.
Yeah.
Now,
is this a third one?
To nurture,
or is this like an expansion for the second?
To find hope.
I didn't know there was a first or a second. I just know Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's like Zoo Tycoon but Jurassic Park.
Well,
and the second one came out I think a couple years ago, maybe even longer ago. This looks like the same style, so this is either the third or an expansion. It's the third.
It's the third, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yep. I played the first one. It wasn't very good.
Who would have guessed?
It was incredibly bare bones as like a tycoon game.
Life finds a way. It sure does.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Oh, more pixel art. Oh, this is even lower resolution.
Yeah, this is like Game Boy Color vibes.
This is like NES stuff. Except obviously the frame rate's a lot better. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, this is giving me big. Which one was it? Not Link's Awakening. I mean Link's Awakening DX, but like the ones where they had multiple versions on Game Boy Color. I forget what that gen was called.
All right. This is a special one.
I've never
Our
played a
next
Zelda
game
game.
comes
So.
from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone.
What is this?
Final Bossman.
Game of the year goes to.
Let's see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
That's awful. Oh, it's Deadpool.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take a look.
That's
Yay.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets inside, and I get this shit.
I'm glad to see more VR stuff. I'm glad VR hasn't like fully just died as a thing.
I was caught off guard by the capitalism joke. This of all things.
With Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, the irony of it coming out of
Last year at
Deadpool.
Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Wait, Castor? That's from Minish Cap.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
What? Wait?
What the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Is this Dying Light? Another one? That zombie with the jaw.
It's got that Halo Elite jaw going on.
Yeah. Yep, this is totally Dying Light.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Okay, you're right.
I played a good bit of the first one, but never finished it. It's one of those games that I feel like just kind of is too repetitive to the point that I just sort of get tired without ever finishing it.
Makes sense.
I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
What?
They like appeal to like they appeal to teen nostalgia, and then I'm thinking like teen nostalgia. What was I doing during my teenage years? Oh, that's right, just playing Xbox. Like
a hipster on a skateboard flipped off a car and it exploded.
Mom, who is it?
It's the pigs, darling.
Shit.
This year, experience
like my teenage years were so
like no other.
Bland. Besides the bad parts, that
yeah.
I don't really have much nostalgia for them. They were never this interesting.
Yeah, I'm not old enough to have these types of teenage nostalgia things. I feel like this is like the generation before us.
Yeah.
That more so this appeals to.
I love the Cure. Experience it for yourself.
Hey, Jazz, how's it going? Welcome.
But the hits.
Good to see you.
So much overwhelming manliness, excuse me? Hi, Jack. We were just talking about teenage nostalgia and how there's way too many anime games.
Oh, here we got 2D. Wait. No, never mind.
Until your last fleeting moment. Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
Your teenage years were N64.
My teenage days were
Just getting started. Let's put it into action.
like the Xbox One.
The surge of
According to the crusty businessman, you were skateboarding. Oh, okay, my mistake. You're right, I was skateboarding.
Get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await.
Oh yeah, we could have made it a drinking game. I didn't even think about that.
We fight for a
I forgot
future.
to this time. I normally do that, don't I?
What, drink? Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't been drinking like at all lately. I don't know.
That's not a bad thing.
I mean, probably, but I haven't really been eating either, so, you know, take it for what it is.
Yeah, maybe do that.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
All you youngsters here? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is like that one game. It's too early to drink. Maybe where you are. Transcended the need for water. Hey, water is like the one thing I do actually still consume at like a healthy rate.
I don't. I need to drink more water.
Yeah, because if I stop drinking water, then the headaches start, and I don't like dealing with that. That makes it hard to get work done.
I got headaches a lot.
Yeah, you should probably try drinking more water.
Yeah.
Yes, seafood. That was the one I was talking about, Meta.
Last time I had anything to drink was when Jazz was here, and I was a mess the next day. Like, no, like it's not even funny. Like, I was not well. I didn't feel good about it.
Well, it's a fun occasion, you know. Ian got back into drinking because of Suki. No, I stopped drinking because of Suki because I was too busy to buy alcohol.
Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from
or drink it much less.
Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Okay, I know which side I'm on.
No.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Okay.
I almost said Scott Pilgrim.
Oh God, no, Jazz.
You're right, Double Edge. I need more orange drink. I haven't gotten any in a long time. I don't know if they even still have it at the grocery store I go to. They might have realized it was nuclear waste and stopped selling it.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for
okay.
man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Recorded an entire
this foolishness and make your
thing
decision
for this?
wisely.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Is it just
we're going
me,
in this direction
or
again.
yeah, or this year? Do I feel like we're getting a lot of them shots? You know.
Listen, people will swear to God that Xenoblade's terrible about it, but then I look at this stuff and I'm like, have you people played other games?
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed
with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
We need booty shots of men. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Simply
gender equality.
Harder. Scum.
Is this another nonsense game?
Sure. Yeah, I think it is. Just... yeah.
Your hard just got harder.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
The new faces. I can't not associate this with the Snapcube fandom now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I always think of Donnie Darko with this song.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried.
You think we'll see any Borderlands today?
It's just knocking to get out.
You know, Borderlands comes up so frequently, sure, why not?
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Oh.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't think it's Detroit Become Human.
I don't want any part of your future.
It's a pretty different game from this.
It's activating.
Mind's Eye. Oh, pre-order bonuses! Yay!
Let's go! Yay!
What, Hitman?
What?
I love Hitman, dude.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
You ever played Hitman?
This week...
I played some of the earlier ones. I haven't played any of the, like, modern.
They're very good.
Ones.
Oh, 007.
This week we finally revealed 007
Hello, Pixel
First Light
Ghost,
to the
welcome.
world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld.
I see.
He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the
Interesting.
Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr.
Call me Agent 007. 0 kills, 0 assists, 7 deaths.
7 deaths? Yeah.
Mr. Smith, no.
That's me on support.
He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP.
Yeah, Blood Money is the Hitman game I played the most of.
Reaper. Unusual name.
I just know 1, 2, and 3. There's more than that.
I think it's the second one. I think it's Hitman 2 Blood Money.
Oh, I don't know that. Because I just played the bundle.
Okay.
I played the big bundle, yeah.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light.
Does it look like Hannibal?
It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh yeah, Hitman is a Danish game. which I didn't know until recently.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when
I didn't realize how old he
to
was.
step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for one
Why is
second.
it every time they bring an actor out
He's
for one of these things, they just look old and like they don't want to be there, and I just feel bad for them.
Mind hiding behind a desk. He's
I mean, this guy says he loves the role, so
yeah, but they always say
let's
that.
just say this time he
Yeah,
doesn't
I guess.
outsource the violence anymore.
Oh yeah, Blood Money had a great OST for sure.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Need more
Yeah,
lights
he's
on
not going to
stage?
beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess
Ian makes this mildly entertaining. Excuse you.
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's,
Yeah, what about Astro?
Le Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you.
I'm
before
funnier
you
than
read,
him.
So it's a little like
I have depression.
It's true. That's what makes you funnier.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow. All right. Well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007
Suki is funnier than both of us combined.
Amazing. All right. Well,
That
Mods,
is
thanks for joining
a
us.
crazy thing to say.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much.
Well, they're right.
That is a crazy thing to say.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party
Summer
game
snooze
coming later
fest.
this year
Oh, yeah.
that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Astro only stream when?
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action
It's Mario Party, but like Lego, I have to commend Lego for maintaining their relevance in a increasingly digital age.
Yeah, no,
Their
really.
ability to stay relevant through games like this and like sets and series that appeal to like older people while still maintaining to kids like this,
Yeah,
it is
no, really.
impressive for a physical toy company what they've been able to do.
I think it really started with the Lego movie.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that was a big thing where they realized there's potential.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab.
I love the Lego movie. It's so good.
Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just.
I've actually never seen it.
Really? You gotta watch it. It's genuinely worth it. It's so much better than it has any right to be.
Okay.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Bye, Scorpio.
See you, Scorpio. Thanks for stopping by.
All
Yeah,
right,
Suki
next,
is
a
taking
new
the
look
day
at
off.
A new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact.
Queen of the
game is
MIG
called
Den.
Wildgate,
Oh my
and the
god.
open beta starts next week during Steam Next
Excuse
Fest.
me?
And we're
Yeah,
also
it's
very
this-
happy to
the
announce
Suki
the
thing.
game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation
I won't
5,
ask.
and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Oh, the Harry Potter Lego games are great. I played the Star Wars one as a kid all the time.
Yeah, I mean, even the early Star Wars, well, not even going like, oh, it's this game.
I played the one on the Wii.
Yeah, so they're like the old Lego games, like Eraser and stuff. But then when they got into like the more iconic Lego games like Star Wars and Indiana Jones and DC, yeah, like I guess they do have a pretty long history of like a digital presence, don't they?
Yeah.
They've always been pretty good with that, which is probably how they've stayed so relevant over the years.
I'm the new Suki. You know? At least I'm not a bot.
Where are you? Are you just an AI that I've trained on Astro's voice to sound like you?
I could say something right now that I really shouldn't. So I won't.
The chat may never know.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now,
Oh, there you go. No, that's a great idea, Astro. You should do it.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this?
Wait, are you saying Astro cosplays as Suki or Suki cosplays as Astro?
That would be funny. Get Suki a leather jacket, black leather jacket,
Yeah.
some jeans.
Get her some Bill Nye glasses.
Yeah.
Knowledge to future generations. Until Sorcisto.
When she accidentally said "Daddy," I've been implementing things so that never happens again.
Did that happen?
Yep.
Astrobot? I mean, if you recall the Game Awards show in December, I made the joke that I can't believe I won the Game Awards. Hello? That's the soundbite for the cleric beast from Bloodborne.
Huh. Wonder if it's a stock sound.
Pray the vultures consume you.
Or if it's based off of like a specific animal noise. 'Cause that happens a lot. There's a lot of like animals that have like a unique sound that'll get used in fiction. And then you'll end up rehearing it over and over again. It's like, oh, they copied from that other game. But it's actually just, oh, they're all taking it from the same source. Yeah.
Game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered
That's
with
a combination.
Powerhouse label to bring this insane
Canada and
Unreal
Armenia.
Engine 5
Huh.
game to life. With
Don't throw yams at Astro. I should have added that as a feature today. You could throw yams at Astro.
Just do it for Game Awards. Oh, what the hell? Speaking of Bloodborne.
Throw a fan at Ian Astro.
You know?
Astro has no
Sometimes
such
I feel
power
like it.
here.
Man, this is gnarly.
No, Jazz, the context of her saying daddy was Deddy P had commented something and I read their comment and said daddy to like, signify I was talking to them, and she misheard that as daddy, and then in her response used that as like a term referring to me because she thought I had said it. That was the context for it.
Kick the child.
I mean, any game that lets you kick babies is a good one in my book.
2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta
Mecha Break?
over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total.
Yam that man.
A sci-fi universe and pilot
Yam that
with
man.
immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing.
True, Joel.
When is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Can Juno kick the child? 40 lines of instructions detailing not to call him daddy. Yeah, I've put in some clear no-nos. after that happened to hopefully have her abide by. This isn't actually Gundam, is it?
No.
It's just that style of mecha. Right, you do get to meet Juno soon. You're so lucky, Double Edge. Yeah, don't worry about it, Pixel Ghost.
Remember what I said when I said all the Xenoblade games have like a pretty unique look to them except for X?
Yes.
It's because X looks exactly like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not... As much as I love robots and giant mechs, I've never really been a fan of the, like, over-detailed, like, all these arms, guns, wings, like, hanging off of the frame type of designs for mechs. I prefer more, like, simpler, coherent designs for them. Like Pacific Rim, I like the designs of the mechs from there.
Have you seen the
They
mechs
feel more
from,
gritty.
have you seen the mechs from Armored Core 6?
Yes. I feel like a lot of those get a bit noisy with their designs.
Very industrial is what's different about them.
Yeah.
They don't have like that anime vibe to them.
They are more gritty, which I do
for
like.
Wildlife and hostile machines, built by a small 8-person studio. This is Infinitesimals.
Pretty sure the opposite of Evangelion. Optimus Prime is a timeless design, so but that's not a mech.
OG Optimus specifically is better than the live action Optimus.
I disagree.
I will always prefer the one with the I don't even know what you call it, like the thing over his mouth, where he like doesn't have a
The one
mouth.
from the live action has that.
But like,
What are you talking about?
it's the original simplistic toy-like design of the original
Okay, that's true.
Transformers that I like.
You like your toys, yeah.
Yeah, I like them feeling like plastic toys, even if
Which
they're giant robots.
I explicitly
Aw.
dislike that, so that makes sense.
Meeting Donna from Doctor Who tomorrow. I don't know who Donna is, because I've never really been into Doctor Who, but that's cool. I assume it's at the Comic-Con you're going to be going to.
Whatever it takes.
Got a Steel Haze model. That's cool.
Find a way.
Ornithopter! Transformers, the best puzzle toy ever. Oh, yes.
Transformers Overwatch win? Have I got news for you?
Please check this out.
Optimus face mask. Yeah, face mask would be probably the right term for it. You have an Armor Core 6 model kit, Steel Haze. Ah.
What is this?
Resident Evil.
Happy birthday.
There she is again.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、
Turn Widowmaker into Dimitrescu?
Probably Junker Queen would be her.
それでは、
No, that's a good one,
シリー
actually.
ズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine.
Is that it? Is that all it was?
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that
Guess
very
so.
special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Overwatch.
They said beloved franchise again.
Oh yeah, you're right, my mistake.
Let's rumble.
Isn't it sad that Sigma is stuck in Overwatch. That's sad.
Yeah, I know what you mean by saying that.
Oh, hell yeah. Now we're talking.
What even is this?
I don't know. This guy's feeling like me. His lower back is killing him.
Look, Astro, it's you.
Look, it's me.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh.
I am, like, actually kind of good at Ryu in Smash Bros. I'm great at Kazuya.
What is this?
I have no idea.
I love this vibe.
Dave Overwatch? Matt Mercer?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It just looks like him. Is this a new hero shooter?
Cassidy just looks like Matt Mercer.
Reinhardt?
Yeah.
Jericho? Freya?
Freya.
Countdown begins.
Nope, minigun. I like it.
Okay, capture the flag, hero shooter type thing.
Concord 2? Yeah.
Let's hope not. I mean, already I like these designs more than Concord's.
Oh, absolutely. That's not a high bar.
Adios.
The Administrator. It's TF2.
I'm just gonna say, like, I'm getting slight TF2 vibes.
Yeah. It's got that, like, retro, like, 60s, well, I guess probably more 70s.
Yeah, it's
in
got that
this style.
funk to it.
Yeah.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw.
That's why.
The closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lindsay Wukong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Because the last one was so good.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted?
If it doesn't have the reputation of the dev team of Wukong, then maybe it'll be good.
We shall see.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Got that one-winged angel going on. This just looks like Sekiro. I will say, Chinese mythology is definitely an underutilized, you know, aesthetic.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff from different East Asian cultures.
Take to finally awaken you.
Hey, look at that. They know what sells.
Oh, yeah. What the heck is this?
Oh, you're from China, Joel.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Cool to see we got people from all over tuning in.
Wu-Tang! Okay. Cute girls always sells. I mean,
That's true.
Sometimes it does it better than others, though. I will say.
I think Overwatch gets a shout out for the Xbox showcase.
Ghostface Killer is calling on
I'm
you
not
to rescue
expecting
his
it.
Wu brothers. Wu-Tang: Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the
Some games do it well, like
53-member
Xenoblade. Other games don't do it well, like
Entertainment.
Stellar Blade.
Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Double XP, wow. I don't know what to play. Do I witness the Fortnite event? Do I get double XP in Guild Wars? Do I get loot boxes in Overwatch? What do I do, chat?
Fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their
This looks like
greatest weakness,
nothing.
This looks like nothing.
This just looks like actually nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Is yours.
Like, listen, I played Neverwinter as a teenager. Like, it looks like nothing.
Anime.
Oh.
Mongol
Oh, boy.
Stardust.
Like, this is indistinguishable from Genshin. Like, can we agree on that?
Yeah,
like, visually.
I couldn't tell you the difference between this, Genshin, ZZZ, Wuthering, Star
Whatever,
Rail,
yeah,
any
like,
of that
it's
stuff. Like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, I could not tell you the difference on any level between any of them. But they are popular as hell, I know that much.
Apparently.
Conventions these days. I was at a convention not that long ago. I was going through like the merch hall and like the artist alley, and like there was so much like Genshin stuff there compared to like anything else.
I mean, it's taken over the market, and it's
Yeah.
As much as I hate that, it has.
It really has.
I'm going to see profiles filled with anime games. I do see profiles filled with anime games. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's
I've
not a
seen
future
that
tense.
forever.
I met Johnny Silverhead.
Oh, here we go. Cyberpunk.
Long story.
At least the anime game had a cute kitty and mushroom critter.
Here's
Yeah.
another game throwing back to a classic animation
But, like,
style. Enter a surreal world.
I have
where
Xenoblade
you're
for
a
that with the
down on his
Napalm.
luck outcast
As I said, I have
who
room
has to
for one
battle
anime
his
game
inner
in my life.
demons, literally, in this action
That's
roguelike.
enough.
Here's Into the Unwell.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, I'm already liking the art style.
Oh.
Okay.
Another relapse, huh?
Into the
Get
well.
soon. Maybe it's too much.
Big
for
Cuphead
someone
vibes.
Like you.
I like it.
I do too. Like, even if I never play like any of these games, I always just love seeing games that are stylized like this as like a thing
Yeah.
that people make.
100%. And I like the music.
Yeah, these are cell shaded. Because those look like they're 3D models. But you have, made to look 2D. I love cell shading so much.
Oh god, Splitgate. Halo Infinite,
Oh,
but
okay.
better.
Let's go.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
Ian, it's me.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And
I can tell.
Playing the same Call of Duty every year.
You made a game. You made a Halo game better than Halo.
3.
Splitgate is literally just Halo Infinite, but better.
Hello, Poke Ninja. I'd love to see a Tails game announced. When was the last time they announced a new Tails game? How long has it been?
So we combine
There's like a million of them. They can't be coming out that rarely.
Arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
I was really hoping he'd just smash something with that bat. Like, just walk into the audience and just, like, kill a man.
Got that GG Allen vibe.
I'm still waiting for the day Jeff Keighley executes someone live on stage during one of these.
Just brings on the kid from, he just finally tracked the guy down. Tracked the kid down, the Bill Clinton guy.
Yeah.
Just executes someone on stage.
I mean, I'm just waiting for it. It has to happen at this point.
Eventually. Yeah, like... mechanically, this is just Halo with portals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am recognizing that very clearly. More airborne, actually.
Let's spice this game event with murder. I just love the idea of us societally reaching a point where Jeff Keighley can publicly execute someone and just everyone goes along with it.
No, you really
I think that's
idea,
peak
huh?
society right there.
You really like that idea, huh? Welcome to the Hunger Games. Actually, I take it back. Modern, like, Halo Infinite is quite airborne. That's what I mean when I say this is just Halo Infinite, but better.
Makes a better game, billion-dollar company with thousands of devs, or 6 random college guys. The answer might surprise you.
Yeah, honestly. The Roman Empire? Bring him into the Colosseum. Blood sport.
Mm-hmm.
This looks neat. Oh, okay. The makers of Yakuza.
Oh, was this the game? Wasn't there a trailer for this in the last
I think so.
Game Awards?
The
Like
Game
an
Awards,
early
yeah.
one, yeah.
I can tell that this is the Yakuza devs. Definitely. It's the same engine, I can tell.
Jesus.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Oof.
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger than heaven.
You know, I trust anything RGG makes. RGG makes good shit, so.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915,
Project Century,
and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
That's before the end of
All
the
right,
war.
well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you.
Half-Life 3.
Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got
FromSoft. This is what he always means.
I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
FromSoft.
And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Let's see if I can recognize it instantly if it's FromSoft. No. Okay, never mind. No, not Spyro.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting Resident Evil vibes.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Yeah, that's very Resident Evil.
Years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh my god.
What? Resident Evil 9? Yep. Figured.
It is. It is.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
All right, something of substance.
Yep, there we go. Yeah,
this one was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I think it was all right. It wasn't terribly cringy like some have been.
No,
it felt pretty like it felt decent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell?
I don't know, I just muted it.
Why the hell is that so loud? It's over. All right. Well, actually, I can move myself. Ta-da.
Do I get an upgrade?
Oh, yeah. I forgot you were here.
Nice.
There we go.
Yay.
All right. Well, chat, what'd you all think? What'd you think? What'd you think of the Summer Game Fest 2025? Capcom chose to reveal Resident Evil on this rather than the Sony event. That is an interesting... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess more people probably watch this, as sad as that may be. Any game highlights for either of us? I don't know, Astro. Were there any that really stuck out to you, you would say?
That first one, Mortal Shell 2, which I wasn't expecting because I didn't like the first one. But this one, the second one looks decently different. Obviously Lies of P. It looks good to me because I already like Lies of P. Other than that, I mean, not really. I'm not a Resident Evil guy. Never really been into it, so I can't say too much about that. I guess I did like the Hitman because I love Hitman. It's a very fun game series. And other than that, I don't know. It all kind of blended together into, vaguely Genshin Impact looking
stuff.
Stuff. Just kind of a amorphous cloud of Genshin Impact-esque stuff. Yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say on it.
Yeah. I mean, you all know me. I already played 2 games, so I
Atomic Heart, yeah.
I honestly probably Resident Evil 9 is the one that's most interesting to me because I'm like, ooh, I've never played a Resident Evil game, but I love Resident Evil.
Fair.
So, I'm excited to watch a playthrough of Resident Evil 9 in a year and not actually play it myself.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that should be fun. And if a new Resident Evil's coming out, that could mean we get a Resident Evil Overwatch collab. Maybe, if we're lucky. More Avatar games? There are no Avatar games. Well, they are, but they're
not good.
Yeah, they all get shut down within a year. Like that one mobile one that came out like a year ago and then got immediately shut down because no one played it.
Yeah. I mean, I got my Witcher fix just the other day because of the...
That's right. You already got
Unreal.
your dose of Witcher.
Yeah. I was talking about it with Jazz. We had a moment of confusion wondering if it was open world or not, and yeah, it is.
It is, okay.
So, now, all the Witcher games are, but we were like, well, they haven't said anything explicitly, but it turns out that Jazz and I are just, not paying attention because they did.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that wraps stuff up here for today then. Unless there was anything else you wanted to say or had to add on to things.
I don't know. I wish my computer would get fixed so I could upload a video.
Well, you know what, Astro? Maybe you need to be the fix you want to see in your computer.
Yeah, I know. It's been like 7 months since I uploaded anything. It's just, I feel so bad.
Have you considered doing shorts?
I'm not selling my soul. I have like 260 subscribers. What am I making shorts for?
That's a good question. If you were to make shorts, what kind of shorts would you make?
I don't know. Like, you want me to make Xenoblade lore bits?
Yeah, if you wanted, you could do shorts of you getting a cool play in Overwatch. You could do shorts of you getting a cool play in Halo. You could do shorts of I don't know.
I feel like there isn't a big enough audience for just some random guy spouting off lore about the Trinity processor. So it's just like,
I don't know how to tell you this, but everyone who spouts out lore about the Trinity processor is just some random guy. So
that's true. And a lot of them are crazier than me. Trust me.
Yeah,
a lot of them are like, I swear to God, guys, the next Xenoblade game, it'll totally be connected to the Xeno Saga games that haven't been made in 20 years. People are nutcases. I don't know.
There's rumors to be an open world ATLA game in 2027. Well, I guess we'll see if that actually exists or not in 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, I have like the games I have any interest in at this point are like whatever FromSoft puts out next. The Witcher 4 and the next Xenoblade game that's like not officially stated to be coming out in 2027, but like we can make a very educated guess is coming out in 2027.
Is implied to be.
That's just their release pace. Like there's 5 years between one main title to the next.
Yeah.
That would put it in 2027, which is also the 10th anniversary of Xenoblade 2, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. Because they usually do something big for 10th anniversaries.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Jazz. It's always good to see you. Hope you had a good time. Take care.
See ya.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, as I said before, I'm not really like a gamer anymore. So, games or whatever.
You've cooked yourself. You've cooked yourself. I said this before the stream. You've literally just cooked yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
you took something you love to do and turned it into your career, and now you hate it.
I don't hate it. No.
You don't hate it. But
I feel like playing games isn't productive enough. I think that's the issue I have with it. It's like I play a video game and I have fun, but then at the end I'm like, I didn't actually produce anything.
Oh, you're becoming one of those. You're becoming like Zek.
Is he like that?
Yes. It's just workaholic.
Yeah, I mean, I like having things to show, even if it's just for myself. It's like I like having a thing that it's like a year from now I can look back on and be like, damn, I did that. And like playing video games, I don't know. I don't know if that really does that. I think it's fun to play games, but I need to make things.
Ian hates Overwatch, confirmed.
I do not hate Overwatch. I'm just sick of it.
There's a Xenoblade shirt on a website
not the
called
same
Yee.
thing.
Here's the thing, Double Edge. I like to talk about Xenoblade, but it's one of those series where it's like, I'm not going to wear a shirt for it, right? It's like, I can talk about Xenoblade all day, but I'm not going to get like the $400 Pyra and Mithra figurines. Like it just
you're not going to get
get the shirts,
the Lewd Pyra Mithra figure and put it on your shelf where everyone can see.
Listen, that ain't the official one, and I want it, and I wouldn't get it in the first place. Yeah, no, I mean, I'd get like a poster or something, but that's probably the extent of it.
Yeah.
He's just Master Ian now. Yeah.
No, we need to come up with something else. It has to start with a G, otherwise I'd have to like rebrand everything. So it has to be Master Ian G, whatever it is.
Master Ian. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a thinker, I suppose. It's a thinker. Well, either way, I think we're probably going to be wrapping up here. I need to get dinner, so I assume you do as well. No, not Gooner. Definitely not Gooner.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No. Grandpa era. Oh God, give me. I'm not there just yet, folks. Come on now. Mid Ian guy. It's still MIG, so you know what? Maybe we can get away with that.
Mid Ian guy. Yeah, everyone seems determined on Gooner, dude.
Yeah, it's because they're freaks and they shouldn't be listened to.
Listen, I never said anything about them not. I just said the people have spoken.
Well, the people can keep their mouths shut. So.
Have you ever seen that clip? The clip of the guy like, democracy is when government is by the people for the people. Have you ever seen that clip?
I don't think I've seen the one you're talking about.
I hesitate to quote it directly.
Okay. That's fair.
Because certain words are said. But that is what it reminds me of.
Yeah, just because someone can speak doesn't mean they should be listened to. How about we put it that way?
True. We may be freaks, but at least our name isn't Master Ian Gooner.
At least mine isn't either.
Says the guy with the pillow. You got something you haven't told me, Ian.
You said you watched the debut.
I skimmed it.
Okay. You're watching my stream right now?
Yep.
Where is it? There it is.
It's taking a minute. How far behind? Oh, I guess I'm really far behind.
Yeah. How far are you?
It says live. Oh God! It just popped up.
That reaction. Hey, to be fair, this is a redeem that chat can do. I don't do this on my own ever, except for right now. But I'm showing it to you. So,
brother, get some help.
No, it's funny.
I am speechless because like I knew this day would come.
It's like, too funny not to have as a redeem.
I knew this day would come, but yet I was still never ready for it. Like, at least the wedding dress is kind of wholesome. Yeah, honestly, I would say that makes it worse.
Look, you got to commit to the bit.
Apparently, you do.
Mm-hmm.
True words. Yeah, I knew this day would come, but I would never be ready for it.
Yes.
Yeah, you had the idea. This is on you.
Listen, I had the idea and I knew it'd be great. I'll have you know.
This is your sick, twisted mind.
No. It's content. People
Listen,
can
guy.
Redeem. What?
You're the guy buying the unofficial Pyro and Mithras figurines.
Hey, now. I know I don't care about those characters.
You know, I can't even argue with this anymore. It's like, listen, I know there are some that you do.
Well, we're not talking about those. So.
Oh, God.
All right. I think that's a good note to wrap up on.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone in chat who tuned in. It's always fun hanging out, watching these together. And thank you very much, Astro, for joining me again here this year.
Yeah, I'll be back in December, I guess.
Yeah, unless we can think of another event that justifies you showing up, I suppose. I don't know.
You can always think of something.
Yeah, it'd be fun to like do stuff like this more often. I just feel like there's never events that like either of us care about enough to justify it, you know?
What if Pyro and Mithra were cosplayed as Kiriko and Juno? Okay, I've said it before. You could easily do a Mithra Ilari skin. Like, same basis for a character. Anyways. Yeah.
Well, either way, any departing words, Astro?
I'll get a video out and my computer gets fixed. I promise.
Wise words. All right, on that note, thank you everyone again for stopping by. Reminder, I will be back tomorrow playing Fortnite for the Fortnite Star Wars Death Star live event. So be sure to tune in.
Tomorrow.
Astro will not be there. No, he will not. Even if we tried to get him, he wouldn't be there.
Pirate Ilari,
but I will be. So tune in for that. Otherwise, I'll be doing Overwatch again on Sunday. So hope to see you all back for the other 2 streams this weekend. And on that note, we are signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.